My name is Jim Palmeri. I'm the executive chef at Mohonk Mountain House. I've been here now 18 years. I grew up in Wisconsin, actually outside of Milwaukee, when I was part of a large Italian family, the youngest of 6. And so I grew up watching my mom cook in the kitchen, and really, she was a wonderful cook. She was trained by my grandmother, who emigrated from Sicily, and really learned a lot of classic Italian dishes from her. So I watched the love she put into the food that she made for us. Didn't matter what it was, breakfast, dinner, everything in between. And I just really established a love connection of food and family at that point in my life. The way it all started for me was I always had this dream of being a chef, even though I didn't know what it meant. My mom used to watch all these cooking shows at the time, and I just used to watch that, and I was fascinated by really her being fascinated by it primarily. Kind of hooked me in. I was reading Bon Appetit, Gourmet, different magazines. I wasn't even sure what I was reading actually, but just the pictures were very exciting to me. Not to knock Milwaukee, but at the time it wasn't really a culinary scene that is easy to get into. So it was kind of a pipe dream, to be honest. So I worked in the grocery stores and I was around food, but it wasn't really what I wanted to do. My mother-in-law, future mother-in-law, told me about a culinary school that just opened in Chicago, Kendall College. And I think primarily she was trying to get rid of me to send me away, but it didn't work so much. So I went down to school in Chicago, and my soon-to-be wife followed me there, and that started the journey. What's funny is that I had not any knowledge of the Hudson Valley prior to coming here. Naively so, when people mention New York, I think New York City. Being from Milwaukee, I'm like, oh, well, that's New York, right? And it's so obviously different. So when I got here and was exposed to just the multitude of small farms everywhere around the property, I was just amazed by that. At the time, there wasn't a lot of small farms around where I lived. So I always assumed farms were large-scale operations, but it's the exact opposite in the Hudson Valley. There are just so many boutique-y small farms that do absolutely wonderful things. That was really the eye-opener for me. The origins of the chef table started really with a very humble beginning. Chef Steve and I had talked about how we could raise the level of interest and exposure to our chefs in the kitchen, grinding away, serving 600 people, that there was a way to do things more refined and really set the table for ourselves right in front of where we work to see what we're able to do. And we just kept pushing and pushing the chef's table to degrees now where it's one of the finest dining experiences in the Hudson Valley and beyond. And that's all due to Chef Steve Ante's creativity and his work.